came in today. 3 different flavors, I'ma bust them down my way. The pace so loud, bitch, you can smell it on the interstate. I'm moving place, state to state, gon' cop some real estate. Take them braces out my mouth, they caught me 16. Go get them diamonds straight from Johnny, living my dream. I'm fresh as fuck, don't need no stylist, I come with a beam. Titties on the front, I brought the bag with PPP. I'm pushing P, I'm pushing P.
What's up? It's SS King checking in. I'm out here to deal with my big cuz. RealZA.
The RealZA, Big
ZA,
you know, all that good shit.
Fuck, this is one of the hottest rappers around here, you know what I'm saying, in the area. So I just wanted to sit down and chop it up with your cuz and like, man, how you started getting into the music industry, like, and what made it you want to be a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, I got into the industry just having fun, you know, sitting down, chilling, jogging, just freestyling, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, you know. And,
right.
You know, tell my partner, like, man, you should rap. And I just decided to rap.
Facts. So, like, who influenced you in the music game once you was like, all right, I'm going to start rapping? Because, you know, I remember the early stages, you know, shit, being in them apartments in front of bitch, like, me and you and Tizzle in that bitch trying to come up with a song type shit. So, like, who influenced you? What artists you was peeping out when you start rapping?
I'm going to say, man, that, like, you know, for, like, you know, like, Bot, City Boy, you know what I'm saying, Mayhem. You know, you had Lil One to Ride at that time. You had Carleon. You know, you had all them type of rappers. You know, because I used to always be out a lot. So you know, I'm a local artist type of rapper.
Right.
Never was like a big stage or mainstream rapper.
Right. So like, you could tell me your first song that you ever made, like.
The first song that I ever made, the first song was actually Pull On My Body or Best Friend. It was either one of them two, and Best Friend was mainly off of me trying to get my emotions out and get my feelings toward my brother, you know, to show him like it wasn't just about me rapping, you know. I did the music to vent, you know, to let him know like, man,
yeah. That's two good songs. I remember both of them, you know? Like very well, you know what I'm saying? For sure, like. And shit, Tim always was a support. Like, let's talk about that. Like, just the people you had around in the early stages. You know what I'm saying?
Early stages, you know, for like, you know, you know what I'm saying? Tim, Big J, you know, because that was the man engineer. You know, that was the whole. That was the orchestrator of the whole plan. You know what I'm saying?
If social media was like it is,
it wasn't. Yeah, if it was that back then, I would have been there. My thing, you know what I'm saying? And my partner Stunner. You know what I'm saying? I always gotta. You know, shot Stun out for sure.
Yeah, man. Let's just talk about, you know, that's like the foundation of you know, you starting rap.
Victim. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Victim. And I always rock with your music from like day one. You know what I'm saying? I always had fuck with it. And I told him from day one, like, man, just because we cousins, that don't mean I'm just saying your shit hard. That bitch really hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, I remember me and you talking one day, like, I picked up the camera, like really, you know what I'm saying, fucking around with your music. Because I told him, like, man, I need to see it. You feel what I'm saying? This shit hard, I just need to see it. So I picked up the camera and started my business off of my cousin's music, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? And off of the strength of me not having pictures and videos of Rasta and Chance, you know what I'm saying? My brother and my cousin, you dig? So all that shit just came together, you know what I'm saying? So like, how that make you feel, you know what I'm saying? Like knowing that, you know, I started my business by being inspired by you rapping, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, fuck, it's a hard, you know, it's heartwarming, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, just to know that you got somebody in your corner that ain't looking for this or for this or wanting to do it just because they want a platform or do, you know, it was all just genuine. Everything about you is genuine, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And just like he said, you know, far as his filming, his taking pictures, yeah, it did, you know, because we started doing a little drop thing, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, you had a platform where you took on people to put themselves out there, and I was one of the main characters of that.
Right. So how it is like in the rap game, and like, you know, losing family members, like, you know, losing your pops, losing, you know, my brother, losing Rasta, like, man, these are people that have been around. Like, how that shit keep you going, you know what I'm saying? That making music better, or like, how you control that?
It make the music better, and it make it, you know, it makes me, because I'm a feeling type of person, you know, and I always did direct my music toward the way I felt, you know, like I said, venting, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, as far as Rasta and Chance, you know, it wouldn't be no Boss Hog song if it wasn't for Chance in the dance, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no keeping rapping if it wasn't no Rasta, you know, somebody that nobody never even knew. That was my cousin, and he was the type of person to be like, just keep rapping, you know what I'm saying? You got me want to get an audience, you know what I'm saying? So, and you know, for my daddy, you know, he never even got the chance to see that.
Right,
you know
right. So tell me about that. We talked about that Boss Hog song. Like, man, if you were around in 2017, 2018, like, man, that's all you heard when we were from, like, that shit was in the street heavy. I'm talking about mamas, daddies, sisters, brothers. Man, that shit was hot. You cannot say that.
No,
so, like, man, a lot of people don't know this, but, man, tell the people about that night, you know, before my brother died with the Boss Hog song. How we was in the studio. We were listening to it before it popped off. You know what I'm saying? Like, run that shit.
We in the studio and, like, I don't know where that dude came from. He came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But I've always said, you know, Chance brought that light up on us, you know what I'm saying? To lose him and to get the shine that, the light that was shining up on me in that song, in that mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna forever be thankful for that because he was the common denominator.
Same thing with Rasta too, you know what I'm saying? So, like, how you would describe this process of being a independent artist? Cause, like, man, you know, Dolph's one of my favorite rappers, and he was an independent artist. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how that is just being independent and like having to, man, you gotta go make the song, you gotta come up with the concept for the video. You damn near gotta do everything. You sell your brand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, how that is?
I mean, it's all about if you want it. So it ain't gonna never be about how it is because it is what it is.
Natural.
If you want it, that's what you know, that's what you're gonna get, and that's what I try to give people. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a big dog behind me saying, "Oh, here X amount of dollars, you go do this." I don't have a partner that's in the street that knows such and such that's giving me them avenues he got to. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all.
Making your own connections.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I did everything with who I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Back to who I'm with once again, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. So how your creative process is in the studio? Like, you write or you come up with the beat once you listen to it? I mean, the verse, once you listen to the beat, like, how that go when you're in the studio? You know what I'm saying?
Man, back then, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I can go get a beat off of YouTube and they might say, Through the Storm. And I'm a rap something toward that angle of the title of that beat, you know what I'm saying? Through the Storm. So I'm not an artist that write no more, you know what I'm saying? I used to write back in the days. If you go back to 2015, 2016, listen to my music, it's like a riddle. I mean, it's like a rhyme, you know what I'm saying? I used to go to Rhyme Finder and rhyme every word. But now I just go in the studio and I just rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I go there with a good head. I make sure that I'm on a good vibe. I don't have no bad energy, and I come up with what I come up with.
Right. So, like, the collaboration part, you know what I'm saying? I know you don't do too much features, but, like, does anybody you want to do features with? Like, once, you know, you make it to that level where you could pick and choose, who would you want to get on something with?
It would be definitely No Cap, Lil Papa, and Rod Wave.
That's
I think that's my land, you know what I'm saying?
So how is it collaborating with, you know, people like My Way, you know, our cuz, people like London, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, that's a feeling.
Yeah, so like, tell me about the collaboration with them two, you know what I'm saying?
For like My Way, you know, that's my cousin, you know, shout out to My Way, you know what I'm saying? So like, that always a fun environment, you know what I'm saying? When you're around him and create music, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to be able to take criticism, criticism from him. That's the type of person you hear about Big London. It's like a challenge all the time, you know what I'm saying?
That's almost like Boo and Webby.
Yeah, you know, and I'm never expecting for him to be like, you know, you challenging me to the song, But in my head, I'm like, man, what the fuck this nigga gonna say? Because I know I gotta make sure this shit. So, you know, it's fun with both of them, you know. For My Way being my cousin and Big London being somebody that actually was that from the start of it, you know what I'm saying? The first studio, you know what I'm saying? Big London recorded in that studio probably more than me. Because I never was there, you know what I'm saying? But since he was 14, you know what I'm saying? Lil Bubba, I know Lil Bubba, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So let's talk about, like, you know, I know you went through a few name changes. You know, it was with Jimmy Lou, Big Bag Lou, now it's RealZA, you know what I'm saying? I know you introducing that on your platform. I'm seeing that everywhere, you know, RealZA. Like, just explain them stages of each name and where you was at and how that, you know, relate to your story.
I mean, Jimmy Lou was more of a vast renown, you know what I'm saying? In the River Parish, you know what I'm saying? Then you came with Big Bag Lou, you know, I mean, Big Bag Lou came about because the money changed, you know? You know what I'm saying? It was a money era for me, and you know, the RealZA was just the name the streets gave me, you know what I'm saying? So I ran with it.
Yeah, that's a definitely a catchy name. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's all of your names was pretty legit too, you know. But that one kind of like it's sticking with you. I see. It seemed like it's gonna last.
Yeah,
you know
the RealZA is one of them. You know?
Yeah. So like, man, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna kind of get the streets what they want. You know what I'm saying? Me and you sitting next to each other, like back then, like 2019 ish. You know what I'm saying? We ran through a little cross era. You know what I'm saying? Like from 2019 down to 24
to now. Yeah.
Like 5 years. So like when I first started the business, I picked up the camera like December of 2019, and I started it like 2020, but COVID hit. You know, around that time, me and you had, you know, a few disagreements. We were so tight, people knew that we wasn't cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't even have to tell nobody that we wasn't fucking with each other no more. You know what I'm saying? And man, just let's talk about that. You know, I'm gonna share my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was pretty much a misunderstanding. You know, and we discussed that shit like men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we talked about it over the phone. And this is the first time we actually talking about it in person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But man, we just want to clear it up. Like, you know, man, you can solve any problem. That's my thing that I got out of the whole situation. And like, man, me and this man single-handedly like really affected our whole family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody pick sides in the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? But it affected family, like just going to Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, Thanksgiving, like,
you know, not being able to come to dysfunction or because, you know, and I'm gonna say that because, you know, just like you said, you know, and me being me, I'm a person where I don't mind taking my fault, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm fine with accepting my wrongs, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I know I'm high-headed, I'm this and that, you know, some people may think I'm arrogant, but I'm never arrogant towards my family, you know, and like, that break that we had, it was needed.
Yeah.
It may have was needed, but it wasn't needed because at the end of the day, when you're dealing with somebody you with damn near 24/7, if he start his call, he calling. If he going here, he calling.
We talk every day.
Yeah, to just stop. No more text message where he's sending me scriptures or he's sending me something from the internet to read just to clear my mental, make me think a better way. That shit was traumatizing for me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit affect me too, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, damn, like, you know, the person like, man, me and Jimmy been rocking since fucking knee high, you know what I'm saying? Before music type shit. And it's like, man, I'll never forget my homie called me and told me like, fuck, Casey, my dog. You know, he like, man, bro, it take a hell of a man to like, for y'all to squash that shit, you know what I'm saying? But we looking for this for a bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he got his talent and I got my talent. And when you put that shit together, it can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, bro. So like, man, we just wanted to clear the air on that, you know what I'm saying?
That's dead.
It's dead, you know what I'm saying? Like we rocking. I know y'all see it, and I know y'all see the, you know, the pressure that we applying. You dig?
COVID Shaq.
Facts.
You know, COVID Shaq.
So so your sound style, like how would you describe that to people? Like, cause I see you could do the bounce music, you could do the street shit. Like,
it's versatile.
Facts.
You know, a lot of people want the shit that I don't want to give. You know what I'm saying? But I give what I'm giving at the time, and the only reason why I said it is because I let so many people dictate the way I should have did music, and I never grabbed it and did it the way I wanted to do it. So the sound that they get now is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you bounce. I'm gonna give you feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a vibe, and I'm gonna give you some street shit because that's what I know. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So how you deal with like criticism with your music and setbacks? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't fuck with that shit. Jimmy, you know, got going on type shit. How you deal with that? People just like,
I'm big on it. Like, I'm big on how people judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really do mess with me in a certain way. But like, I just keep it moving. You know, because it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep it moving because everybody entitled to their own opinion.
Right. So like, what's the most, you know, if you had to pick like the most rewarding thing about your career from you starting rapping to now, like a highlight moment that you'd be like, man, I'll never forget that shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say we in 24, I'm gonna say 2022 homecoming.
All right.
When I did the Hood Legends.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? I you know, that's something that need to be speaked on too, cause like, I did that out my heart, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even really want it to even be the homecoming or even mess with that, but to know like the people where I'm from had really still show me that like that they really knew my music, or you know, they telling me to play this certain song, and I'm like, man, I ain't playing that song, that shit way back then. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, you know, that's my best highlighted moment to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, to know that my town really behind me, even though I don't think there is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It be like that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, man, let's talk about like turning points, like, cause I feel like this is starting to be a turning point for you. You know what I'm saying? Just like watching all the motion and shit you got going on social media, you dropping that heat. You know what I'm saying? And when I think about it, I want to talk about like, you know, when me and you like got back cool and everything, and like when I was like, man, fuck it, let's shoot a video. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that day, that moment was like a.
That was one of the best moments.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, damn, all the time been going, and then we back right here in this. It went so far back to where we wound up shooting a video in our grandmother's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like
that family
reunion.
Family
you know
reunion, yeah.
And I didn't think of the song the way y'all thought of the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was another moment too. You know, one time when I talked to you on the phone, you know, despite everything that had happened, and you was like, man, I heard you on the phone with Cuz. And bitch, I just thought like,
oh yeah,
man, that's me and him.
Like, you know, me and mine was together.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Popeye.
So that all that shit made it go back to where, you know, and by you just telling me like, man, look, I'm gonna shoot the videos, you know, like I'm running my business under somebody else's orchestration. So
right.
You know,
and it wasn't that we just got back cool and started saying, let's just shoot a video.
No,
like
it
that
wasn't
shit
that.
It just was over time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were talking and communicating, and then it was like, well, fuck, let's do this, you know what I'm saying? And it's been to the roof since then, really, you know what I'm saying? Like this upcoming, I know this last tape you dropped, Last Option, like, man, that bitch federal, like every song you can run it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody liking it, you know what I'm saying? So how you feel about that tape, you know what I'm saying? What song you taking off of that? Like that's my one.
Last Option, bro. They ain't even got one I could just sit there about, because every song had a different meaning.
Right.
To what the title of that mixtape was, you know what I'm saying? Last Option. It was like, that's all I got to give right now. So I'm gonna give them everything, every angle, everything about me. And that's what I did with that. You know
to me, it feel like the name, like it's just like, man, this is where I'm gonna really apply that pressure and give y'all my all, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, if social media was what it was when you first started rapping,
before time.
Yeah, it'll be through the roof right now. I can see that. But I think you just gotta apply what's going on now and just give it to them. And I mean, the sky the limit, you know what I'm saying? So like what other advice you would give, you know, somebody like a younger rapper trying to get in the rap game, like, you know, not even where you at, you know what I'm saying? Ain't even really got a presence on social media, but trying to get out there, like what advice you would give to them?
Man, just be yourself.
Right.
Like, just be you. Cause I always was me. I ain't fake nothing.
Right.
I ain't felt I had to fake nothing, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I got it out of the mud.
Facts.
Whatever I gave y'all, it was me. You know what I'm saying? So just be you, like continue to be you. Like you ain't gotta be nobody, you know, you ain't gotta be dope.
Right.
To sell dope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you ain't gotta sell dope to be dope.
Right. Facts.
So politics.
So how you balance, you know, rap, personal life, you know, shit that's going on, work, you know what I'm saying, with the rap game and all of that. How you keep all of that shit together? On top of the kids and shit too, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that shit so hard. It's hard for me, like, and that's a topic that I really want to speak on, like, you know, because everybody look at social media and they may say, oh, he got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Look how he dressed. Look how, you know, look who he be around. Look who he with. But that shit, I work a 9 to 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard balancing it when I'm dealing with 11 personalities. You know what I'm saying? 5 baby mama, 6 kids. I'm dealing with 11 personalities. So
right.
That shit hard. You know what I'm saying? But for me, the best thing about it is I only can run to the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't run the drugs.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be where I'm at. So
right.
Music is the
last option.
That. Yeah, that's my last option.
Yeah.
Music.
So like, man, once you get that, I'm thinking about this question off the top. Like, man, once you get that, you know, that deal, what's the first thing you want, you know, like purchase, you know what I'm saying, off of that? You know, when you get that first check and be like, wow, like, man, nigga really made it. Like, what would that be? That one purchase, you know what I'm saying? That first purchase.
That first purchase, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be a 7-bedroom house.
That.
And when I say 7, that mean a room for me and a room for every single kid I got.
Facts. That's fact. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, right. and I'm gonna do that outside of music.
Right.
Still gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, get to that. You feel me?
Right. Shit, man, we gonna chop it up. You know, I want to shout out one last shout out to my cousin. You know, your sister Bree. I ain't never got to her, and she always wanted me to, you know, discuss the whole situation to her. So now you got it. You know what I'm saying? I get it to you like this. You heard me? But we can still chop it up after Bree. But I had to shout you out. You know what I'm saying, man? It's all love, cuz. We gonna take it to the roof. RealZA. That's us King. We checking out coming. Bet.
Break you off something, nigga. Don't make me break you off something.